We're playing neutral right now.
Yeah.
So he realized that and he started dashing less and walking more, and that blew his mind. And I'm like, a top player told me that. So it'd be the little things that.
Yeah, it all adds up in the end.
Yeah. That's why having different perspective is good.
So, okay, so.
We have grand finals Anathema against 8BitMan.
Dittos. Yeah.
8BitMan told me this is one of his worst matchups. And judging by their history, I think Anathema is legitimately like 2-0 or 3-0 on 8BitMan and the Ditto too.
I'm not too familiar with their history.
Yeah. They played at the Rock a couple of times.
Oh, no side B? Oh.
Anathema has better gyro control. He goes more for a Z drop and throw it down and up than.
Yeah.
It's so long.
Yeah, like.
Well, his arm's also up.
Yeah, R.O.B arm going up. But still, like, I feel like I could have sour spot anybody else.
Yeah.
Or if Brett was the one that was spiking it, it would have
well, it's up.
Very good DI from Anathema.
He got the grab on that. I don't think he meant to do it because he waited. 8BitMan punishing a neutral air back. Oh, that killed. Gyro punishing the back air. He tried to use it to drift forward.
I love how the gyros are also colored.
That's good. So they could know.
Yeah.
Down there? Oh, he got up right first.
Up here, land on stage again. Why not?
This matchup feels very gimmicky.
It's so weird seeing them like a R.O.B fight a R.O.B.
Next time I play 8BitMan, I'm gonna try the Ditto. He's dead.
Yeah, you are gone.
Hey! I'm saying that because I always tell him to side B more, and he started doing it. So.
I mean, it sounds like he already does it a lot.
Compared to other R.O.Bs, like
probably not.
He'll do it when he knows it's a true combo. When other R.O.B will use it to frame trap. Like a R.O.B will do down to at like 120 where you have to tech depending on your height. And they would do slide B near the ledge and it covers like 3 or 4 out of option if your opponent doesn't DI out preemptively. Alright, and the team was killing him with the gyro game. Like 8BitMan is getting messed up for neutral airing a lot of the disadvantage.
Yeah, this literally just reminds me of like Smash 4 Dittos, just items throwing at each other.
Yeah.
Anathema.
You got a clean 2 stuff from 8BitMan.
Yeah.
Did you figure out the matchup?
Yeah.
How many entries did we have today, Aaron?
Russell, how many people are
35 times 5, that's...
How many people were in bracket?
5, 18... 35 times... Huh? Well, it's 35. 35 times 5 is...
so 150...
35 people, you said, right?
It's
35 people in bracket?
175.
8BitMan. It's, yeah, it's 175. But you already know, like, if it's top 3, is it top 3 or top 4?
It should be top 3.
Top 3, third place is getting 10%. So at 175, that's 1750 already. Yeah, right, yeah. So once you get the first one, 10%, second place get 30%. You do the 1750 times 3. Yeah, because 10% is 3 times 30%. 30% is 3 times 10%. I mean. 3 times 17 is 3 times 0.5 is 1.5, and 3 times 17 is 51. So you get 51 plus 1.5, so it's 50 to 50 for second place. Yeah, and then first place you multiply that by 2, and it'll come out to 105. Yeah, from 30. Yeah. So once you find the 10%, you multiply by 3 and multiply by 6, or multiply by 3 and multiply by 2. 51. Sorry about.
Oh my god,
17 times 3. Yeah. 3 times 7 is 21, and then you hold the 2 over. Yeah. So that's why I said 51 plus the 1.5, because the 0.5 times 3 also. Because you have 1750. So you got 51 and the 1.5, that's 5250 total. And then you times that by 2 and you get first place, which is 105. Sorry, people, I missed the whole start and rating out on math.
Yeah, maybe that's just like red. I want to say red, but that's probably giving me a lot of credit. He just did F smash when Anathema rolled in and that somehow hit him.
Okay, oh,
I don't know
nice.
how in the world, but he did.
8BitMan's getting ready for this matchup. Nice on the gyro cancel, punishing the roll-in.
Yeah, this is probably a 60-40 matchup.
They're duking it out. 8BitMan is getting more raw hit and more neutral air.
Yep.
That's an up smash. Oh, he went for down smash to get for the. I confused the percent. To get the gyro throw. That was really good.
Maybe a jab line?
And he couldn't. And down smash also covers both sides because you're not sure if he's going to cross up with the side or not.
That's funny.
He used his double jump just now to bait Anathema into attacking him, but Anathema waited, then reacted with his forward. Wow.
Okay.
Neutral air killing. This is a scary percent to be at against R.O.B. 140 to 0. Because this is prime R.O.B. momentum percent. Ooh, he's going for the grab. It's funny because he's doing what I think Saber should have done, but Brett was ready for it and started reacting with rolling in. That was a really good DI on Anathema's part.
Just heavy enough with no rage.
To survive that?
Yeah.
Getting the grab.
Okay, good. Good bait on the air dodge. Ooh.
Neutral air?
Yeah, I thought that already. No?
I think he spaced it good enough to not get punished like with the landing line, but he hit gyro, which made it last so much longer in the air. So it allowed 8BitMan to get the grab.
Yeah, and he did forward throw because, you're expecting up throw.
Up throw, so and forward throw ended up getting the kill.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have to do some soul searching because there's 2 entire stocks to take away.
I think they should slow it down a bit. Because he's trying to duke it out with 8BitMan, which 8BitMan loves doing because he loves fighting with R.O.B. Like right now, he did forward air and then rolled instantly, thinking he was going to get punished. When I would have just jumped away and then tried to land back in neutral. And then I'm also talking from a viewer perspective. 8BitMan getting the confirm of down throw. Damn, look at their stone faces. Do all R.O.B. mains wear glasses?
Yes.
Zudi does.
Well, we're talking
Wadi
about
wears glasses too.
Does he?
Yeah. I don't know if Rafi X does. He might be the only one. Zachary wears glasses.
Yeah, Zachary.
Yo. You just add a 0 or move the decimal place the other way. So if you have 150, you move it back. If you're dividing, it's 15. You move it up, it'll be 1,500. Oh, if you're multiplying by 60, you could put the 0. That's easy. That's 2,100. 60 times 35 is 21. 0.60 times 35, then it's $21. $21. I'll explain that to you later. Yeah.
I think he was doing that bad. He's definitely has improved, but okay.
If Anathema and 8BitMan watch this later, I'm sorry. I blame Aaron for asking me to do math.
I think they've been on PS2 the whole time also, now that I noticed.
They probably committed to it and said, you know what, this is the ditto, so... I wouldn't be surprised if they said no bans, so it becomes a player preference thing.
Okay.
Damn, Anathema adapting, 8BitMan getting the grab. He got the weak up to it, and he still got the up air. Anathema went for the good DI, which is like hold one way and then hold the other way on the last hit, but he messed that up and ended up killing him at a percent where if he didn't DI, he would have lived.
Yeah, I thought he was doing it right, and then he just kind of went almost straight up, and it was very strange.
It's crazy the difference of like survivability on DI on it.
That's so
R.O.B.s can't keep.
That's actually just
like at that point in the ditto, I would just be on the side and try to land with neutral air, or just try to land without doing anything, because going under the stage, R.O.B. spends too much time, and getting down there is very possible.
And with up B, R.O.B.'s kind of slow, but if you up B, jump away, then you've kind of got some height, got some more room.
He caught his mashing out of down throw, and special is the fastest thing you can buffer. He ended up buffering side B by mistake and got punished for it with his own side B. Damn, he's just them forward airs. Was it 21?
What?
60 cents times 35.
No.
60 times 30.
25?
No, he said 60 cent.
60 cents.
Well, yeah.
It's
It's 21. You just did it. Yeah. How's it 15? Yeah. 35. Yeah. Scared me, bro.
Math change.
Well, I figured it would have been because like 25.5 is half 1250. Yeah, no, 35. I wouldn't been off by that much. If I'm not sure, I'll be like between so and so.
That math when you came to like Pokemon math, like what move does more damage?
I don't know the formula. Like I know stab is half, but I didn't know the not very effective. What's the formula for that? Is it cut in half also?
Yeah.
So some
Times 2. Super effective is times 2, not very effective is
divided by 0.5.
0.5, yeah.
You see, I didn't know that. That's why I asked. But yeah, now you gave me the formula. You done fucked up.
1.5, not times 2.
And
No, what I mean, yeah, you're right. Times 1.5. So 80 would be 120. Yeah, I get it.
Wait, Russell, put the alpha or Anathema?
We got, yeah. This is one. Was it 2-1 or 1-1?
0-0.
Oh, it's reset. Oh, yeah. God. You know, it's a R.O.B ditto. I hope they forgive me later for speaking out of the game.
I mean, I guess like they are R.O.B mates, so they know her.
Yeah, and they've played a couple of times too. So, and they're the one in winners, not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Peace out, Dynax. Peace out, Javi. I'll beat you one day. Just never go right against me. I will fuck that thing up.
Yeah, right. Like how they got right.
I know you knew after that money match. Like, it's all good.
Oh my god.
Like when I lose to Lucino Joker, I get super mad, like tilted for the next 30 minutes, and then I'm like, yeah, get over it.
We literally looked away, and it's all of a sudden 2
to 1.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, they're duking it out.
I don't know if maybe it was a Gimp or Spike, but that get up attack, I don't think I've ever seen it in my life. It looks really funny.
I don't think he meant to forward tilt backwards, but it worked out for him.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit laggy. Okay.
He tried to do falling up air and get a follow up. It's funny because like they're pretty even-ish in terms of interaction. It's about like how much does one push that advantage more. It's like you get forward there, I run up, or you're at the percent where you can gyro back, or you're at the percent where you're forced to jump, or you're going to neutral it when you jump.
Yeah. Right.
So I think 8BitMan right now is doing a better job of eliminating the option and covering the ones Anathema's going for. Nice, very good. And the spot dodge.
Yeah, I feel like Anathema might have been just like throughout the whole matchup until then, just it felt like one step behind, like just slightly.
Oh, I thought he was going to do a 0 to death.
He just might.
And Anathema showing us why R.O.B gyro is one of the best projectiles in the game. I think he's dead. Oh, he got him! Oh, that's a clip.
And you'll clip that.
Yeah.
He literally just like.
That was really good.
He did like a Frieza, just a little shot right there.
And it's funny because I told somebody I think R.O.B is the best character with momentum in this game, and they called me stupid. But that was before Joker came out. But
I think it's both.
Huh?
I think it's both.
What?
R.O.B's the best character.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm only stupid on weekends. Is it past midnight?
Yes.
Fuck. Wait, no, it's not. I got 8 minutes. I got 8 minutes of smart. Past midnight, I won't tell you what 2 times 3 is. I promise you. Yeah, and I think we're displaying amazing item play, taking the game over 8BitMan.
The parry? I don't know if he parried the gyro. I mean, it might have been.
I think he parried the gyro and he was still invincible to where the forward air missed, which ended up working out in his favor. He tried to parry but got caught in the dash. Up throw, get forward air.
Fair, that thing's true for like a long time, right?
Yeah. I'll say past like till like 60s, 70s if R.O.B is at low percent.
It always feels weird, like trying to, like if you get hit and you get sent, you have to tech in place or roll.
Yeah.
Like R.O.B just feels like the character that always will get whatever you choose to do.
R.O.B has really good specials, so unlike a lot of characters where when they're getting hit, like R.O.B could just use the special to cancel, you know, hit stun. Like people usually like attack out of hit stun. Like if you're like a Roar, you're probably gonna attack. But if you're a R.O.B, you don't necessarily have to forward air or narrative hit stun where you can just gyro. And it's a good enough projectile to where it covers the height and has low enough lag so you could land for free sometimes.
I don't know if that was a weak hit or a strong hit. Down smash?
Why didn't he? I'm assuming 8BitMan doesn't realize the amount of lag that there is on side B. Like, I think last time I checked it was like something like minus 40 on shield or something. Or
really
30, yeah. It was bad enough to where Warrior could drop shield and forward smash it. Yeah, so I know R.O.B for sure could have drop shield, up smash,
I would have
F
gone for
smash,
down smash
to
where
cover both sides. Yeah, like why go for the pivot grab? You know, you could even side beat him back. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Anathema is gyro, which is what he likes. I know, and he probably would have gotten it too. It's funny because when you watch him play, like it's not even reads. It's more. It feels like a lot of you're not expecting this. Hold it.
Right. Yeah, and they're opting for the same moves too. Like often enough, they throw gyro similar at the same time. They both nair.
But Brett is committing to more full hop nairing and pulling back, and Anathema is doing short hop and pulling back. And it's funny watching both cross each other.
Yeah.
He did a full hop, empty hop, down tilt.
That was ballsy.
I think he was expecting 8-bit to air dodge after the up tilt, and he was going to get the regrab. Because at 103, like, you get the regrab, you probably get the guaranteed up air to kill with that much rage. Perfect roll to... Ooh, he's dead.
Good air.
God, on the mashing!
Yeah, you go.
He meant to jump Beard versus down B, I'm assuming, and he got side beat by mistake. And it cost him the stop. Yeah, 8BitMan keeping his spacing. Ooh.
Yeah, you did not want to get grabbed under that platform.
Wait. I think he might die for this. Oh, okay. And the team going to the other side.
Yeah, they wants to be as safe as possible. Didn't want to try anything in case 8BitMan came up with an up air.
Talk about keeping a lead up air. Wow.
Yeah, that was a good combo.
And I think we're making sure. Shield. Ooh, jab.
Yeah,
Jab covering spot dodge again. And Anathema is picking some very solid option that I've never seen other ops pick.
He really wanted it. I thought he was just going to throw gyro, because it would have covered most of things, if not roll in and then he grabs. And
I think he's dead.
Yeah. Okay, no, it's R.O.B.
Yeah, R.O.B's really fat at the ledge. If he carried him upside, I think he would have had it.
Yeah, if he carried him off, he was done.
He's going to shoot. Oh. So right here, at that situation, Anathema stopped shooting gyro and started getting closer and punishing 8-bit gyro at a disadvantage. So that's a little bit of adapting that we're seeing on his part. Back air, which is pretty sick. That was a really good punish. Well, it wasn't a punish, but it was a, I don't expect you to do this. Like, it's like, oh, you empty off, you're R.O.B. You're probably going to do forward air and land grab. I might kill percent, but... Anathema being up, what is it, 2-0? 2-0 on after the reset?
Complete 180.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like, good adaptation. Good play all around. 8BitMan's doing the same thing. He's trying to change the timing a little bit, but not enough to matter. And Anathema, as I mentioned before, you could visibly see the adaptation.
Must go beyond. That's pretty much what, after the end of set one, it's like, Anathema just found the power within himself. Or whatever he's listening to. Just change the music, you know? Up tilt and go down. Okay.
Ooh. Interesting option.
Yeah, there he is coming back, coming in from disadvantage with air, like you mentioned.
Why did he shield after down throw just now? I think,
probably was trying to expect something. Oh. Smash.
they're both good mashers, but you can still go for the up tilt. It's very low commitment. You won't get punished for it.
Relatively faster.
Nice spacing. Pull back on the neutral there and punish 8BitMan on the gyro for it.
Gyro coming down. Avoided it.
Big laser catching up. Damn it, Aaron.
Oopsie. Good catch, but yeah, I think neither of them are really in a position to like really try to do something because they could have just messed each other up. Yeah, just get back on stage and
then I think that's the ones that I'd be going for. That's the ones I'd be telling Brett to, and he thinks I'm just getting on his case for side being more. Like when people are scared at high percent, you could do stuff like MT hop down tilt, then the next time side B, and they'll expect it. Because most people think you're gonna do an arrow out of shield, so they'll try to either parry, grab, or roll. And if you side B a little bit back, you'll catch roll back, just not roll away.
And you just came from spawning, so just run up, do it.
And if they don't have ledge, it catches roll away too. So at that point, they would have had to full hop, but nobody's full hopping at 160 against Rowan.
Good throws.
Oh my god. I think he's running out of gas. He's out of gas. Yeah, he's out.
He's outie.
Yep.
Outie 3000.
The late down there he got literally took the last of his gas on the air dodge. He's dead.
Yeah, he wanted to air dodge.
Yeah, Anathema yelling air dodge because he meant to do that. Oh, they both rolled.
The game deciding who goes where.
Just now on the back throw, he jumped gyro. If Anathema jumped, he would have lost his jump and would have gotten side B.
Did laser just bounce off gyro?
Yeah, that happens every time.
Okay.
Any projectile that's big enough. Charge shot too.
I don't know if it'll bounce off.
Like the gyro will bounce.
Okay.
Or
No, but I mean
the laser itself?
bounced off the gyro. That's what I saw. Or at least I thought I saw.
Nice punish.
Yeah, it's catching a lot.
I mean, down smash is the same frame as grab, I think, which is like 8 or 7. I think he could have gotten the re-grab and get the down throw up air again. I hope that doesn't cost him the game. Up tilt.
I thought he was going to throw it up.
He's doing it.
F smashed.
And I think that would have killed too.
The F smash?
Yeah.
Probably.
Max rage, 80% near the ledge.
He couldn't grab the ledge again, so you got to do something.
I think he's.
Yeah, he can't get touched.
I think he's gonna die to side B again. Yeah. I think right now he's gonna MT up side B. He almost died for this.
Good reaction on the DI because he could have just died, but maybe.
Oh my god.
We can't
talk about the call out. 8BitMan needs to stop neutral airing at that percent. Like, he literally needs to stop.
I really didn't like that Anathema was
and remember what I said about neutral airing? Stop doing it, please. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm watching this as a spectator now. I'm no longer commentating. I'm
throwing things.
It's funny, I wouldn't be surprised if...
Neutral get him?
He's dead.
Roll?
Wow. Is that like the record for the highest percent lived?
No, Champloo lived.
Oh, that was actually... So you know what was really good about the side B from Anathema? He thought he would have been close enough to where he red splat, because he's that close to the state, yeah. But he actually could have tech that at 140?
I think Brett was holding down.
Here? Yeah.
LSI?
We'll ask after.
LSI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm like, well, if he did it, then he got it. Because he was up Bing. I don't think he was going to switch from up to down on up B.
No, we have so much time.
Yeah, you have time.
We have so much time to react.
Well, for the sake of fair case, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt, so Brett did hold down.
Champloo lived for 266 on stream yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Against Pickfire.
Yeah.
Talk about not committing. Talk about not committing.
Yeah.
That was a really good game.
Good catch the roll.
Ball says sorry.
Hey, Balls, by the way, I entered the tournament and I did so bad today. It wasn't bad losses, but like I need to get better at the Joker matchup and the Lucina matchup. So
Yeah, I feel you on the Joker.
one for the up air to punish the anti-air. Anathema has a really good lead now. He's at the percent. Oh, that's why can that so much?
Kind of.
Up tilt, up air, should be out. Yeah, that's that prime, prime doo-doo DI. That's the fly.
That's when he should have just not DI at all.
He might have died.
No, he would have DI.
You think so? His rage is high as hell.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. Round two heavy.
I feel like he would have died either way, honestly.
Well, good to perfect DI. Like, yeah, he would have lived. Like, he was at 80.
Was he? I thought he was
Yeah,
higher.
no, like he got grabbed at 78.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a for sure kill. Yeah, at 170, like up smash will cover the mash shot and the stand. So he tried to MT, like he tried to jump Z drop, but he got clipped by the up tilt. I don't think he expected the up air to hit.
And it hit him near the end too.
Anathema not keeping the stone face.
Side B? No, it's too early for side B.
He still has his. Ooh, Jesus. Statement from 8BitMan on game 4. Now, this is the I adapted, you adapted, or you adapt back.
We need to go deeper, more levels.
This is some top level up shit. Both for Stone Cold Killers. New York, don't talk to us. Y'all don't want to hear it.
I feel like
We
because
got bigger killers than Morpheus.
I feel like because it's like two R.O.Bs. I feel like I have no idea what's going on, but at the same time I kind of do.
Like, one thing I've learned is when you play as a character, it gives you a better perspective on how to play against them. So me playing R.O.B helped a lot with that, because I'll be like, oh, this is how people punish me, this is how I should punish R.O.B. And same thing with, I'm going to start doing that with Lucina and Joker, because I'm getting tired of that. So I think he tried to do that, and Anathema told me that at low percent he goes for side B sometimes, because it does, like, I think if you mash it does like 25 to 30, and there are enough percent to where your forward air is no longer never on hit. But I wonder why he did that on laser. Maybe he thought it wasn't enough of a punish. Pretty even match. 8BitMan spacing his neutralizer at neutral. Anathema rolling. Ooh. Gyro cancel. These jobs are duking it out. And they're both blowing each other up for rolling. Speaking of which,
rolling,
I'm glad they have headset in, so he doesn't consider coaching.
down throw fair. No, fair.
I'm surprised he went for up right now.
Tech, yeah.
Brett has like.
That wasn't a. I think he would have lived because he had no rage. Like,
Right, but
with the
I don't think Brett's ever missed a tech in his life.
it's
Just
side
lasted
B.
enough.
Yeah, covering options.
Everything.
Yeah, I think he's dead too.
Okay, no, just barely.
I think if he was like 0.5 more percent, he would have died. Down there, you got the grab. Oh, he went for jab instead. Okay, faster option. Respect.
Yeah, and you go quite a bit away.
Throw it down. Oh, is he gonna kill him for it? Okay.
Throw gyro? No?
You see, I'm a simpleton. I would have thrown gyro down, but he had time to turn around, do Z drop there.
Oh, I thought he was gonna side B. That's what it should have side B.
I wasn't sure if that was almost a really good shot for Brett or really good.
Down tilt grab, yeah. Up tilt grab.
Anything, side B there too.
8BitMan used his jump already. He has the neutral on landing. Nice
Yeah,
punish.
Okay, he has nothing, right? He's just got an up B.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he still doesn't have a jump. And he's low on gas. He has to air dodge now. Yep.
Yeah. That was bad position
Spot
for
dodge.
Anathema. Double roll.
Please don't roll him. Please don't roll him. He's dead. It's funny because you could tell how much they want it by how visibly frustrated they get.
Yeah.
It's that forward there where everybody's a tryhard. Really? That broke my ankles.
You know how many times that
Yeah. He got it twice or 3 times so far, and he missed it once and he still went for it.
I don't know what's up with like 8BitMan, because he killed Anathema. Anathema comes back, just runs up and does something.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to like grab ledge for like a second.
It's like when you get a read like MT up smash, because like the trample picks people up like in their hitboxes. That's you like being well aware of the pacing of the game and saying that, okay, at this tempo, if I do this right now, you're gonna press a button, and I'm trying to get you out of doing that.
It's just like how 8BitMan reacts to Anathema coming back is like my issue.
That air dodge might have been the game saver for Anathema. I don't know about background in that situation. They both get hit by each other's gyro. We got a pretty even game. 8BitMan's waiting for the grab.
I don't like Anathema being above 8BitMan at all.
8BitMan's going to be shielding a lot more. Anathema's very low on gas. Oh, he's back on stage now. Oh,
Okay, grab.
I think he got him up top. I think Anathema was going to commit to the side.
Can you punish like up smash if you like mash out and he misses?
No. Because to get out of up smash, you have to air dodge and you don't have enough time. Oh my god. Wow! That killed. That actually killed. Last minute lesson up there. Killing off the side despite 8BitMan having the correct DI on it too. That was one of those things where you had to DI good but not great. Because he DI'd so great that you went to the side. When good, he wasn't gonna die off the top, but he would have been like in the deep corner.
And maybe air dodge like inwards too, maybe.
Well, once he survived, I think he would have been fine. He wouldn't have to air dodge. But the fact that he touched the blast.